All right, man. Thank you so much for taking time out to talk to me for 10, 20 minutes today. I appreciate it.
No worries. I'm excited. Thank you for having me.
I want to start out the interview, as I always do, by hearing a little bit more about you, like what's your name, where you're from, how old are you?
Yeah, absolutely. So, name's Sam. 31 years old, and I'm now living in London, United Kingdom. But I actually was living in Canada for 20 years before this, but moved over
Oh, okay.
to England for work.
All right, all right. And what do you do for a living, Sam?
I actually travel. I'm a flight attendant, so cabin crew
Ah,
with the
that's
British
cool.
Airlines. So yeah, I'm fortunate enough to be able to travel the world as a full-time career, which is really exciting. I've seen a lot of the globe at such a young age, which I'm very grateful for.
Yeah, man, for sure. That sounds very interesting. How do you get trading to fit in that in this puzzle with the work?
And you know what? That I think that's why I fell into this so nicely because just having the flexibility. I mean, there's no time frame on when you can put a trade in, or there is no certain time of the day where you absolutely have to allocate a certain amount of time to doing it. It's literally so flexible. Whenever I have days off, or whenever I've got 2 or 3 days down route on a work trip, I can just open up the platform, see what's going on in the chats, and just trade on my. I can literally trade while I'm at work, getting paid, and I can generate a second income on top of that, which is incredible.
That sounds freaking awesome, bro. And that's the cool thing about trading. There's no like you don't have to, figure out which days you're off and plan it with work and stuff. You can just when you're off, you can just open the chart and then start trading.
Yeah, it's incredible. And the thing I really like about it too is obviously, people that have been in the game for a long time, there are different types of traders. There are proper day traders where you're in and out placing quick trades within, 5 minutes, an hour, or a day.
Mhm.
But then you can do that swing trading style where you can put a trade in, a low risk trade in, and then just let it swing. And even if it takes a day, a week, a month, um, that's usually what I do, and that just removes all of the stress. So if I have like a 14, 15 hour flight work wise, I'm not stressing about what trades I have up and running,
Yeah.
and how it's all looking. I can literally just switch off to that, and yeah, check it out a month down the road,
Yeah, man.
which is
That's the
usually
cool
what I
thing
do.
about swing trading for sure, man. It fits a lot of people with a lot of different everyday jobs. So you don't have to look all the time. And then once you have time, you can take the quick trades as in the live sessions, for example. So it's a very good
Yeah,
combination,
that's
I
just
think.
it. Yeah, it really does. It fits everyone's style. It really does.
Oh, for sure, man. Sam, how long have you been trading for and been part of Fed trading?
I think we're March. I've been trading for about 6 months now.
Yeah.
About 6 months now. Yeah.
Okay. And did you have you been a part of other trading groups besides Fed Trading?
I haven't. No. I mean, I've looked at some, and obviously, with the internet and social media, there's everyone's doing everything. And fortunately, just with me, doing so many things in the past, I fortunately do have quite a good idea of what to filter out and what
Mhm.
to actually focus on, and that's when I met you, and saw the community you've built, and it's just organic, and it's just so honest, and yeah, it's brilliant. I feel really comfortable, and I think that's why I've actually seen the success I've seen in such a short period of time, which is really cool.
Dude, I appreciate that. And hopefully you don't ever need to find other trading groups. You hit the right one in the beginning, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, my flag's planted here, mate. Yeah, I really don't see how you can, go and do something better, because we're all playing the same game. It's just kind of what community and what culture are you building, and
Yeah, man.
you've all done a really good job of
I
building
appreciate
that.
that, bro.
So
It's funny. I just talked to another guy in another interview. He said he's been part of like tons of groups. He deleted all of them
Mm,
after he found Fred Trading as well, because most of them are, you know, like
okay.
closed groups where you cannot talk to each other, you cannot get any help, you don't get any knowledge, like how to trade, what to do. So
Yeah.
so that's what we're trying to do in here. So so people don't need to have 7 other groups like a lot of people have before Fred Trading. A lot of people come in with
Mm,
7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 different groups, and you know, do a little bit
yeah.
of everyone. And it's not very sustainable. So that's why we want to
It's
create one
not.
community only. That's all you need.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
What would you say if you had to point something out in Fred Trading? Like, what would your favorite thing or two be inside Fred Trading?
The favorite thing, I just love the chats. Like I love the community. It's really
Mm.
cool because I moved over to, like I said, I moved over to England for my work. So obviously I don't know a lot of people over here, but even just the chats, I mean, a lot of my friendship circles in the UK aren't even related to the job that I moved over to the country for. It's all friends I've built within Fred Trading here, and yeah, so I think that's the thing that's the best for me, is the community and the people that you attract.
That makes me very happy, man. That's especially
Yeah,
especially UK, Australia, Canada, and stuff. We have a lot of members from these countries, so a lot of people bond and find new friends and stuff in there. It's very cool to see as well, for
yeah,
sure.
it's incredible. I love it.
Bro, one of the most important questions that a lot of people are probably wondering when they see these interviews. What was your starting capital 5, 6 months ago, and what is it at now?
Yeah, so like I said, I started 6 months ago,
Hmm?
just with the minimum, just £350 to
Yeah,
get my account up and running. And right now, I've just crossed over about 6,500.
dude, that is massive. It's really,
It's
really, really impressive, man.
yeah, it's insane. I just don't know where you can go, where else you can go and kind of make that kind of money sensibly and in such a controlled manner too.
Mm.
It's
Yeah, man,
still, it
in a
still blows
controlled
my mind.
manner and with a good risk management, because it's not like you did it in 1 week. You know, it's 6 months consistent, done a very good job, and damn, man, it's really amazing. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, no, thank you. And that's the thing. It took me a really long time to get used to is obviously, people come into these things because you're hungry, you're looking for that, that chance to redeem yourself and the chance to really build that life. You want to make some good money. You can do that with proper risk management. And
Yeah,
it
man.
took me so long to figure that out. I thought, okay, well, if I'm only trading and using a 0.01 lot size, I mean, there is still, like, especially swing trading, you can still make incredible gains. You can grow
Yeah,
your account 5-10% using the smallest lot size. And I just, for some reason, that was my small-minded thinking and my old identity. I thought, well, I'm never going to be able to grow my account unless I make a bit of a risk, and just use bigger lot sizes. But it's not worth it. So fancy
man.
that. Fred and the team know what they're talking about. So just listen to Fred and the team.
Man, thank you so much, bro. Have you have you taken any of these money out, or are you just compounding them to grow a bigger account for now?
No, so I was going to compound it, but I have taken some out, which is really nice. I'm fortunate. I'm going to be able to pay off a good bit of debt, that I still owe, and my brother and I are actually going to go on our first bro vacation here to Greece, in May, which is really exciting, and that's purely from the profits I've made through this, which is awesome. And the goal over the next couple of years, because I now can actually see what is possible doing this. I'll have a down payment saved up for my own house in the UK in the next 2 years. I know I can do that. So really,
Man,
really excited.
this makes me so freaking happy. This is why we do what we do, so people can make some extra money, you know, enjoy life a little bit, pay off debt, go on vacations, buy groceries, you know, help people out. It's freaking amazing, bro. I'm
It's,
really happy. I'm really happy for you.
no, thank you. No, I appreciate that. And like I say, obviously I've been doing it the whole time we've been chatting, but just can't thank you and the guys enough. It's insane. It's really, really cool.
Man, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I had a last question, which was what was what does the future hold regarding this whole trading thing? But you actually did just answer that. You want to save up for down payment for a house.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then pay off my parents' mortgages and my brother, because
Mm.
obviously my parents work their butt off to provide for me. So finally be in a position to be able to give back to them. That's the dream for me.
Yeah, man. Dude, thank you so much for taking your time out to talking to me today. If you have anything you want to ask me, no, I know you said you didn't know if you had anything, but if you came up with anything, just shoot.
Yeah, it did kind of pop through my head because obviously you like obviously this isn't what you the only thing you do. I think you said you're in kind of real estate and stuff like that as well.
Mm.
What got you into trading?
That's a good question. It's very actually quite funny because I got into trading the same way you got into trading. I got an ad from somebody
Mm,
quite a long ago. And I also joined a group when Forex, it was still a big thing, but not as big as as it is now. There's a lot of groups everywhere. Back
mhm,
then I also got into a group and I ended up blowing a few accounts and I was like, it was still kind of fun. And and then I was also taking I went to the university to study numbers. I got an AP in financial management, and I kind of learned
mhm,
how to, more of the economic aspect of trading, and combining that with trying to trade a little bit for myself for like a year or so because it was funny, like most people do now, a small amount, $3,000-$5,000 accounts.
mhm.
Combining that, I just kept going because I could see the potential with it. And
Yeah,
6 years later, here we are in Fed trading
amazing.
with
That's
almost
insane.
20,000 members. But yeah, that's how I started, dude. Same way you probably started with seeing my ads.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I didn't realize I didn't realize you'd only been doing it for 6 years. That's insane.
Yeah, man, I've had Fred trading for
Amazing.
almost 4 years, dude. 3.5, 4 years has Fred trading been
Yeah.
active. And then before that, I was trading around 2 years before that myself also. So probably, yeah, around six
Mm,
years I've been doing this now. So quite a while.
that's insane. Yeah. How long do you well, I know the answer to this, but I'm curious to see what your take is on it. How long do you expect to kind of keep this going for? Because obviously there's two separate things of it. There's making good money for yourself, but there's
Mm.
also providing that opportunity for other people. And what's your long-term plan for Fred trading?
Well, man, we've been doing Fred trading for almost 4 years now, and I don't plan to go anywhere else for the nearest future at all. Obviously, eventually, someday I probably want to relax and retire and probably just live a nice life in Bali or something, doing nothing,
Hmm.
real estate or something. But
Hmm.
at least for the
Yeah.
next at least for the next 5 years, I don't see why I should stop doing anything inside Fred trading. So I'm hoping for at least 5 or 10 years more with this community, and then we'll see
Mm.
where the wind brings us.
Yeah, and I guess that's the thing because you've got such something so big built, it could literally just kind of run itself for you,
Mm.
couldn't it? Just because you're not necessarily so active. I mean, there's incredible people
Yeah,
like
man.
Harte
It
and everyone
it
that can
could,
keep.
because Fred trading it started out with mostly being about me only trading all the time, but obviously
Yeah.
I've been trying to create more of a platform. So it's not, I know it's called Fred trading, but it's not necessarily Fred who's trading all the time. I want to build, a big network where we can also have very skilled traders that can, Hart is doing swing trades, I'm doing scalps. Maybe we're going to add somebody else that can do something completely different, crypto, maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
We can build a lot of
Yeah.
stuff and create a whole community of traders and people inside Fred trading. So yeah, man, it's probably only going to be bigger and making
Up,
it
up, up.
nicer for you guys. What I was saying also is I'm creating the new trading course also, which is going to be 50 hours of trading material with 15-20 hours of live trading, which is going to be
That's
awesome as
incredible.
well for everybody who want to know how to trade themselves. It's going to be completely one-to-one,
Yeah.
and you can learn everything in there as well. So
Oh, is it
that's a new thing, yeah, that's coming out
amazing?
later this year. It's probably going to be in the after summer. But yeah, it's gonna be dope, man.
Awesome. Awesome. Are you planning on doing an event like I think you were saying in
Sorry?
Dubai? Is that, are you still planning on doing an event out in Dubai for Fred Trading at kind of the end
Yeah,
of this year?
I've been looking into it.
Was someone talking about that, or is that kind of
Yeah, man, I've been looking into doing the event maybe in the end of this year, probably in maybe October, November or somewhere. I've been starting to planning it a little bit, and hopefully we can do the event there and see how many comes. But it's gonna be very big. I have to rent something fucking giant, dude. We are 20,000 members,
that's
so
just it. Yeah. And
so
I can guarantee that will be a big turnout for that. That's going to be incredible.
yeah, I hope so, man. So yeah, I'm still working on it, and I hope we can do that later this year also.
Amazing. So good, man. So good. I love it.
All right, bro. I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me. Thank you so much, man. If you need anything at all, just send me a DM on Telegram, and I'll try to answer as fast as possible, as always.
Amazing, bro. Sounds good. Appreciate you, Fred. Cheers, buddy.
You too, man. Bye. Have a good night.